Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube, and we have a collaboration video for you today. This is a collaboration between us and some other YouTube friends of ours, and their links will be down in the description below. So if you wanted to check their hauls out after this video, be sure to do that. So this collaboration is going to be a multi-part video, so be sure to check back on November 30th where we do a what sold over what we have done in this haul. So we're going to see what sells out of this haul specifically and talk about that on November 30th, along with the other contributors of this collaboration. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it over to Kathy, and she's gonna show you guys what we found for $50.
Hey guys, so since $50 doesn't usually go a long way at like Goodwill and stuff, I wanted to go to the bin, so I did that. However, I didn't have a ton of time. Like, I could only go once, and I had about 2 hours, so I was there for about 2 hours, but I only found this much stuff, which totaled $34.27. Well, $37 with tax, but I think we're doing pre-tax as far as the cost. So yeah. $34.27 here. I did keep 2 items for myself that aren't in the bag anymore. So anyways, I'm adding these 2 to get us up to 50. This technically puts us at $50.25, but again, I kept 2 items, which are probably at least a pound from my bin haul. So that was like $1.49 probably. So I think it's right under 50. So yeah, I'll just show you what I got. I'll show you these 2 at the end.
Yeah, this is kind of the risk you run when you go to the bins. You don't know. Yeah. I mean, I guess anywhere, right? You don't really know if it's going to be a good haul or not. But
it's
the
a lot easier to find something at a normal thrift, even though you're paying way more.
Yeah, you have a lot less stuff to dig through than
actually,
at a
if Chris
outlet.
wants to just show you. So, like, after I went to the bins, there was an arc across the street. And that's what I found there in about 15 minutes.
Right.
So I found all that in 15 minutes. This took me 2.5 hours to find this stuff because you're digging and digging. Half the stuff's trash. Like, when I'm digging, I just throw stuff in a bin, put it in my cart. At the end, I go through my cart and almost everything. Like, what I kept is here, but what I threw back is probably at least more than I kept. So, yeah, you always find flaws and stuff. So I don't know. I like the bins, but it's hard. I don't know that I could do it full time only bins. So
it's much more of a gamble.
Yeah,
I think.
All right, so I'll just show you what I got. I think it's only like 19 things. So at the bins, anyways, plus those 2. So this is a men's Woolrich vest, which I almost passed on because it has these spots here. But I just really like Woolrich, so I'm going to try to get the spots out. Even if I can't, it'll still sell, just not for as much.
It's a blanket lined?
Yeah, it's like fleecy lined. And I thought it was women's, but it says men's right there. So, yeah, it's just kind of like a denim canvas type thing here. So, yeah, even if the spots don't come out, I think I can get 15 to 20. If they do, probably 30, 35 on that. So that was a men's large. This, which is kind of funny and creepy. So it was cute at first. Just a cute little bunny vintage outfit. Vintage baby stuff does pretty well. This was the brand Teddy Bears, and it's a size 6 to 12 month. Made in the USA. I didn't notice this until I got home. This is what I'm saying is kind of creepy. So it's just weird because that's like the back of the head. But like this would be the baby's face. So I guess they're a bunny no matter which way you look at them. But yeah, I think I can probably pull maybe close to $20 out of this. Again, vintage baby stuff can do well. I mean, the idea of this challenge is to see what sells in the next 30 days, which that probably will not unless somebody's pre-planning for like Easter type stuff. But I don't know. We'll see if I price it low enough.
It's funny. That reminds me of what's that movie with Ralphie? It's a Wonderful Life, maybe?
No, I've never seen whatever you're about to say. So.
Maybe it's that old Christmas movie with Ralphie, and he's trying to get that BB gun, and you'll shoot your eye out, kid. Anyway, he had a bunny suit that looked just like that.
Oh, the bunny suit thing sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen the movie.
A Christmas Story, not It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, I got that backwards.
So I found 2 pairs of Asics wrestling shoes, which luckily these were in the same bin because they had them mismatched like this, both pairs. So luckily I found both and was able to rematch them to their correct pair. But yeah, these usually sell $25, $30 plus shipping for me. These ones are a men's 7.5, and these are a men's 9. So those are pretty decent. Then this is just a little Melissa and Doug shopping cart toy. I know when our kids were like toddlers, they loved just pulling these types of things around the whole house, putting stuff in it, taking it out. So, and Melissa & Doug is a great kids brand of toys, so I don't think I'll get a ton for this, but probably $10-15 plus shipping, I would guess.
And you're saying you think that'll fit like in a 13 by 13 by 9?
I hope so, yeah. I kind of hope it sells on Posh because of the shipping. It's not that,
Right.
It's not super heavy, but it is kind of a bigger item.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, if we are not really able to ship that, we can always sell it locally at our JBF.
I don't think there'll be a problem shipping. We ship those big old
That's
little
true.
princess things. So.
The princess castles.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be too big. It just, we might have to find our own box for it.
Yeah.
So I got this Squishmallow. I don't even know if these are popular anymore. They kind of, I feel like people stopped talking about them, but I don't know. This one was huge and I thought it was cool. It's mermaid. It definitely has some spots on it, so I'm going to throw it in the wash and hopefully they come out and I don't ruin it. But I think if I can get the spots off, I can probably get $20 or something plus shipping. We'll see. I didn't really look up comps on anything at the bins.
Yeah.
It's just kind of cheap enough to not. So this is just a girl's Old Navy top. Nothing amazing. Old Navy doesn't retail for a ton, but thought that was cute for like a Christmas. It's like kind of a Christmas plaid, so hopefully I can probably get like $10 plus shipping out of that. And then these are a brand I've never really heard of. Novara. Seems like they're like a bicycle short. They're not like padded, like the padded bike shorts, but I feel like this is what you wear over your padded bike shorts. So I think I can get 20 or so plus shipping out of those. This I only grabbed because it was new with tag. It's very plain, like, I don't know, tank top.
I don't know what it is.
But the brand is the Magic Scarf. I've never heard of that. The retail price on it said $32, but
it does look very see-through.
Yeah, it says it's like slinky.
Sheer.
Slinky top.
Slinky top.
So yeah, it's definitely sheer. I can see you guys through it for sure.
We can see you too.
And it's a size XL to 2X. So it says +1 size. So if anyone needs a slinky undershirt, I can hopefully get $10-15 or so out of that. All right, and then I found this. Well, I thought it was kind of cool. It's just a Chargers. I didn't know what it was at first, but it's a watch. The box is really beat up, but the watch itself doesn't really look to have been used. It still has like the plastic on it and everything. So I'll have to see if it even turns on. I don't even know.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I'm seeing a scratch, so maybe. Hopefully that scratch is just on the plastic. I can't really tell. Anyways, if that works, I don't know. I did not look up comps again, but it's super lightweight. Even with its little box, it's probably about 8 ounces or so.
So like $1 then, huh?
Yeah, less than $1. Yeah, our Goodwill is $1.49 a pound. I know a lot of other Goodwill bins around the country, they are like cheaper if you get more, but ours doesn't have anything like that. So it's just $1.49. It's less for like dishware and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like I might have to toss the box, but this might make a good Christmas present or something, hopefully.
Yeah, I feel like that can go one of two ways, either really, really high priced or, you know, like $20 or something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking 10 to 20 bucks. Yeah, nothing crazy. This, I didn't look up comps, but might be the best thing I found. I don't know. It's Denim and Supply Ralph Lauren, so I know if this print was like in the sweatshirt or sweater or something like that of Denim Ralph Lauren and Supply, it'd go for a lot. This is just a bag, which does have some typical wear and tear. I need to spot treat it.
That's a cool bag.
Yeah, I like it.
On trend.
Yeah, some spot treating right here. I'll probably use a shout wipe. I don't know if I can. It's corduroy, so I don't know if I mean, I guess I wash corduroy clothes in the washing machine, but like big buckles like this, I don't really like putting in the washing machine.
Yeah, we could probably take the big band off.
Yeah.
And then you can wash it.
Well,
oh, is it leather handles
like
too?
attached to right here though. Like,
it's attached. Yeah, never mind.
So I don't know. If we do put this in the washer, I probably have to put it in a bag. We do have some bags that you can for like stuffed animals and stuff. So
right.
I don't know. I didn't look up comps, but I know the Denim and Supply Ralph Lauren stuff can do pretty well.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say an amount because I really don't know. And then I think the rest I got is shoes, which, you know, that's kind of what I was going for, but I'm not competitive at all, so.
Yeah, a lot of people that go to the outlets are shoe shoppers, right?
Yeah, and they like have people with them, and then they kind of block the whole thing so you can't even reach in when
they grab them all.
They grab them all, put them in either on the floor, or they already have a huge bin on the floor, and they just kind of grab them out, take them to their cart. They might throw some back if they have a mismatch or something wrong, but it's really hard to get any decent shoes. So yeah,
especially the more well-known ones like Nike and any of those.
And I think
big
these are probably
ones.
only left because they're like cleats. You can usually find because people don't necessarily go for.
I mean, we found that. Well, you found that pair of motorcycle boots at one time.
Yeah, I found a lot of good shoes. I found Freebirds. I found Uggs that sold for $100, but I feel like I just got lucky.
Right.
So. If I could be like the first one in the bin and like have the bin to myself, I think I could make some good money at the bins. But, they're kind of back to pre-COVID rules where it's not one to a bin anymore.
Okay.
And so.
Might have to learn how to throw an elbow or something.
Yeah. So these are A3 Youth Nike cleats. They are dirty. I'm going to toss them in the wash, and then they usually sell for about $20 plus shipping. This is the brand Sundance, which I've heard people mention, although I don't know that it's the greatest. But this is the first time I found it or sold it. I didn't even know they made shoes. I always hear people like talking about their sweaters and stuff, I feel like. But yeah, I don't know. They're size 38, so probably like an 8 women's. They're in like perfect condition, but it's not really sandal season, so we'll see. I guess it is some places. And I found these Timberland boots. They are women's though. Not that that matters, but they're like a composite or steel toe. I think it even says steel on here somewhere.
Those are even in season too. You got the.
Oh, it says composite toe. So yeah. I mean, they're a little beat up, but that's kind of what's to be expected for a working boot. I mean, the tread's still good, and the insoles are still good. Like, I can still see they say Timberland and everything. So I don't think they were worn a ton, but probably got some stuff dropped on the toes or whatnot and some dirt. But
look like some good barn boots.
I hope I can get like, I don't know, 35, 40 bucks plus shipping out of those. We'll see. Yeah, so those, and then I think these are kind of what brought my total up the most, because these are pretty heavy, and then these are pretty heavy. These are Red Wing.
Oh, nice.
So it's a good brand. This isn't the exact type of shoe that I would hope to find. I'd hope to find the boots.
Yeah, like the better. The really nice leather boots they got.
So the Red Wing is like made in the USA, I believe, type shoes, and they're just really high quality. This feels like a really nice shoe. It is missing their insoles though, so that already knocks it down a point. But I mean, they look hardly worn other than that, so someone can easily add insoles. They are a men's size 10. I don't know, I'm hoping for like 40 to 50 plus shipping out of those. Yeah. And then I found these Chuka, which I've sold these probably 5 times now. They always sell fairly quickly, usually for 25 or so plus shipping, so not too bad. They're women's 7. These are a little dirty, but even if I get 20 bucks plus shipping, I'll be happy. This is kind of something new to me because I love shoes, but I don't usually pick up bike shoes that have like these kinds of things.
Yeah. Like the bike cleats or whatever they're called.
Because I don't understand how they work. Like, is this for a specific bike? Can you attach it to any bike?
I don't know.
For like a machine that you
might be able to swap that out if you have your own.
So
they might be a universal mount, but
I do find these types of shoes a lot. I just pass because I just don't understand them. Sort of like I listed finally after a year these Burton snow boots that I got at the bins like forever ago. Yeah, I listed them last night finally. Mostly just because I don't understand. Like, can you just use your snowboard boots like with any?
I think it just depends. Depends on the bindings and.
So I hope the buyer knows these things.
See, with snowboards, you have the whole pattern is pretty universal, and then your bindings and stuff can mount to basically any of the whole patterns. So I'd imagine these are probably the same. There's probably a whole pattern in the shoe, and that piece comes out. It looks like it.
I have no
it's
idea.
like screwed in. So I would imagine you can screw in your own mechanism that attaches it to the pedal. So I think you're good.
It just seems difficult. But anyways, I did look these up because, you know, it's the bin. So I was like, well, I'll take a chance on them since it's cheap. And the brand is Bontrager. It looked like they were selling around 40 or so plus shipping pre-owned. So hopefully I can get somewhere like that for them and hopefully no issues because I don't understand. So I did notice the insoles. I don't know if these are original, but they look interesting. They say e-soles. I tried to look up like the comps on eBay to see if the people had the same insoles, but nobody really showed this part of the shoe. So I don't know. I mean, it has a 46 sticker right there, which is the size of the shoes. So I would think that this is part of the shoes, and it, like the red matches this red. I don't know. It just...
It's weird that it says e-soles.
Because it says custom footbeds.
Okay.
So it just seems like a custom footbed wouldn't already be in your shoe, right? I don't know. So I have to figure all that out, which I don't like figuring things out. I probably should have just left these, but I do think if I can figure it out, they'll sell well.
Yeah. If there's ever a time to buy something to experiment, it's at the bins where you can spend, you know, like $2 or however much these cost and learn from it firsthand, you know. So I think it was a good, wise move to buy them.
I don't know what a size 46 is. I think it's like maybe a 12 or so, men's 12. Couple more pairs. I got these men's Patagonia shoes. They're super lightweight. Like they feel like together these are probably like 5 ounces.
Wow.
Like super light. Yeah, men's size 9. I don't know. I mean, if they're meant to be like a slipper or an outdoor shoe, like this seems like it could be either. Well, yeah,
like what? Like a barefoot style shoe?
Yeah, almost. But yeah, I didn't look these up either. Again, super lightweight. Didn't hardly cost a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know Patagonia made shoes.
I did know they made shoes. I don't actually do well with their shoes generally. But bins prices.
Yeah, again, 5 ounces, like 50 cents or something, 75 cents. So you gotta try it. It's Patagonia.
Yep. Got these Crocs. Just some basic Crocs flats. Women's 6. They'll sell right around 20 plus ship.
Those will probably be the first things to sell.
And last but not least, a single lone Rothy. So I had sworn off single shoes. If you're new here, I have sold a single Rothy before on Posh for $50.
Yeah.
It sold fairly quickly after I listed it. This was probably 2 years ago at this point. I had also found that one at the same bins.
Yeah.
And people said, pick it up, it sells. I didn't believe them, but I did it anyways, and it did sell. But ever since then, I've tried listing different brands of single shoes, and every single time people have bought them, and then a few minutes later, please cancel, I didn't notice, I didn't read, I didn't... Like, I make it so obvious, like, I even write on the main photo, this is one single shoe. And people still...
They jump the gun.
So I basically tossed all of our single shoes, but... Mostly I just bought this to show you. I found a Rothy at the bins. I don't even know if I'll list it. If I do, I might just list it on Poshmark. I don't want to list it on eBay and then someone try to do a return.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they didn't read. But the one I found last time was black, so I figured maybe somebody else listed a black in the opposite side of the shoe.
Yeah.
I know people list them for amputee and stuff, which I think there's plenty of people that need that, although I don't really think those people are necessarily shopping the eBay and stuff for them. So I honestly don't know who bought my single shoe or why. But yeah, the money went through. They never raided me or anything. I just got the money after 3 days, but I never heard anything like, hey, you scammed me or something like that.
For all we know, they could have bought it thinking it was 2 shoes. Looked in after they got 1 shoe and then was like, oh man, I made the mistake, and then just, dropped it there.
But the chances of finding 2 black singles on eBay are pretty high. So.
Yeah. So there's two more items here, right?
Yeah, so these are just from 2 different stores I went to after the bins. Kind of just to spend my money. Well, this is from the ARC that I said I went to right after across the street. And I actually spent $100 at the ARC, which, again, that only took me 15 minutes to spend $100 in 2 hours to spend $34. But the stuff I found at the ARC was way better stuff. And it's going to make me a lot more profit, even though I spent more for it. So
yeah.
So this is a Ralph Lauren women's flag sweater. Not all Ralph Lauren is created equal, but sweaters like this can do well. I think this will sell around $50 plus shipping.
Yeah.
This was only $6.99, so sadly full price.
It's got this round, what is that? RLL?
Yeah, I like looked it over so good because it's like cream color, and I just was like, there's gotta be a stain on here, but I didn't see one. It seems to be in really good shape. And then these I found last night. I did share them on my Instagram story, so if you follow me there, you've probably already seen them. But the brand is Akoo, A-K-O-O. I don't know how it's pronounced, although right here it says that it's a king of oneself. So that's what the A-K-O-O is, a king of oneself. So that's the brand name.
Self is spelt with O?
One self is one word.
But there's two O's in that, right? A-K-O-O?
A king of oneself.
Oh, of. Okay. Gotcha. I'm not smart.
So yeah, and then I didn't know this, but I think someone messaged me on my Instagram story saying it was like a rapper, I think they said T.I.'s clothing line. So that's interesting and cool. Yeah, stuff like that just seems to do well on those
celebrity
probably not
backed.
well known, like, because I did a poll to see if anyone sold this brand, and very few people had. But those are the kind of brands that do sell well because the people that do know about them are looking for them, and they're probably harder to find pre-owned. So
right.
They just caught my attention. They looked different. You know, when I'm looking through jeans, I'm looking for
the pocket
something
patterns
different. And yeah, so these caught my eye. Looked them up. Sell-through was close to 100%. I would say it was like 90% sell-through. And they're selling pre-owned for $30 to $40, mainly like $35 plus shipping. I paid $8.99 for these, so I kind of just wanted to experiment with the new brand.
Yeah.
So yeah, that puts me right about my $50 mark, and I think I can get about $35 for these. They're men's size 36, so yeah, if you ever see something interesting at the thrift, you can look it up. It doesn't take that long, and yeah. It was sad because I found there was like a bunch of Miss Me jeans and stuff, which I honestly don't do that well with, but they had those marked at like $25. Like all the women's jeans with like bling on them are all marked at $25, but these, they're not too blingy, but these were only $8.99, so yep. That's my challenge. We'll see what I can get out of it.
Yeah. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we will be having a second part to this video on November 30th. 30th, right?
I believe so.
November 30th, and everybody who, actually, I don't know if everybody's going to do the second video, but if you haven't seen their videos yet, make sure you check down in the description below and check everybody else who is part of this little collaboration and see what they found for $50. But that's what Kathy found, and we're going to start getting this stuff listed to see how much we can get sold by that November 30th, and then we'll do a quick rundown of what's sold and maybe what hasn't sold yet. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And again, don't forget to go watch the other collaborators right now. So we'll see you guys next time.